Ariana Grande holds back tears while performing Breathin'. She shares an emotional message about her recent life changes. Plus, one of Ari's exes reacts to not being called out in Thank You Next. Hey guys, it's Allie for Hollywood Life, and a strange thing happened when Kris Wu, a Chinese-Canadian artist, released his album Antares earlier this week. Our sister site Variety is reporting that his album dominated the US iTunes Top 10 song charts and kept Ari's new track, Thank You Next, off the top spot. But what was even weirder was that his album wasn't even released in China yet, which caused a lot of industry leaders to raise their eyebrows. Ari's manager, Scooter Braun, was one of those wondering how the hell this all happened. He's since deleted a tweet alleging that Kris used bots to drive his sales. However, Scooter later posted on Instagram and explained fans in China weren't able to purchase Kris's album until 4 days after it came out in the US, so they used a VPN technology to access iTunes in the US. But alright, speaking of Thank You Next, let's talk about Nathan Sykes. He dated Ari circa 2013, and apparently he didn't make a lasting impression because he was left out of the song. However, he could not be happier.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't hear your name.
That's new. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, she mentioned like 4 or so of her exes, and I was waiting for Nathan or something like that.
No, that's good.
You're glad you didn't get it. You're glad
no,
you didn't.
Nice.
If you were to say one thing she's learned from you, what do you think she might have learned from you?
Yeah, that's not a question for me. I don't tell anyone what they can learn from me.
To be fair, he probably wasn't at the top of Ari's mind. No offense. In the last year, she's been dealing with a roller coaster of drama and tragedy following the Manchester attack, the death of her ex, Mac Miller, and her failed engagement to Pete Davidson. Well, she just told her fans, remember when I was like, hey, I have no tears left to cry, and the universe was like, ha, be you thought. But what's a good way to deal with all of this? Release a badass music video, which is exactly what she did with her song Breathin'. By now, you know that we can't show the music video, but we can tell you that she walks through a crowded train station as people rush all around her. But alright, speaking of Breathin', Ari just stopped by Ellen and performed it for the first time on live TV. However, fans pointed out you could literally see the pain and sadness in her eyes.
Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing.
Wow, that gave me goosebumps. But alright, hit the sub, like, and bell button and let us know what you think of Ari's Breathin' music video in the comments below. Bye guys.